Hello, and a good day to yous. Welcome back to Ghost of a Tale. What do you mean I need to enter a hiding spot? That was weird. Well, hopefully this attempt will go better than last session. I was actually kind of worried. We have a bit of a thunderstorm going on. It was like right on top of us. I was starting to think it might knock out the power. But moment has passed. Things seem to be okay. For now. Okay, now back to whatever we were doing with this crow. Or raven. Need to somehow light up the scene here, and I'm not sure how. Your Majesty has returned. It's so dark, Your Majesty. Yeah. How do I fix that? Use this. No, that won't give me any sort of cursor. I guess I'll put that away for now. It's honestly easier for me to look around without it adding an extra light. No, not that button. There's my jump. That's my sneaks. This is my run. Wah! Whoa! There's some pretty janky things about this game, but man, the jumps are very, very crisp and easy to control. Standing on a seemingly flat object, on the other hand. So last time, I fell down that hole, and I think it killed my computer. So we're going to avoid jumping onto this brazier, which... I don't know, is there some other way I can light this thing? Not from here. I think I already tried this. It gets a light for a second. Huh. Oh, it was... okay. Oh, such splendor. I trust the light is to your satisfaction, wise magpie. Oh, most illuminating, your highness. How fortunate am I to gaze at last upon your majesty. Tell me, are those diamonds or sapphires in your crown? The most regal king would have an assortment. And those buttons on your tunic, are they silver or white gold? Well, the crown itself is gold. Mixing precious metals might clash. I could scarcely imagine such wonders. Strange, though. I'd heard your majesty lost his tail at the Battle of Lye Sands. The famed Battle of Lye Sands remains one of the messiest, most complex, least understood military encounters in recent history, even though it technically involved only two armies in a single engagement. It began as the formal signing of a peace treaty between the Ferrets of Salter and the Shrew Knights of Thrieve. Some say the admirably restrained knights lost their temper when the Salterian emissary was stricken with an uncontrollable fit of laughter, as the Thrieve elder was seized by a salvo of sneezes. caused by the fine-grained sand for which Lai is renowned. Oh, man. When someone starts sneezing in succession, it is very hard for me to, like, not laugh at it. My father, bless him, once he starts sneezing, he doesn't stop for a few minutes. If he's lucky. Damn, that water's good. Alas, the truth might never be known, as in a rare breach of guild etiquette, the minstrels on both sides dropped their instruments to join the fray, leading to wildly diverging accounts of the battle. Oh, come on, man. Your job is to chronicle the history, not be a part of it. It was recovered after the battle and stitched back on by only the finest of medics. So you don't look for any stitch marks. You won't find them. Ha! Then you must know Malpatus, the physician. How is he? Malpatus, the physician, was present at the Battle of Lysands, though he did not personally take part in the mayhem. His claim to high fame stems from the fact he allegedly managed to stitch back on the tale of King Sook of the Ferrets. Or was it King Nor? Accounts of the battle differ. At the time, he was already under scrutiny for his unsavory practices, namely illicit experiments on predeceased patients leading to their freshly deceased condition. Known at first as the Malpatus practice, later shortened to malpractice. Amazing. Look, he's as good as dead, and I thought this was a rare occasion to test on a patient who could give a review. About the same. Ah, still dead then. Now, Mouse, tell me your true name. I'd like to know who it is I am eating. But you gave me your word. I pretended to give my word to a pretend king. Do I challenge their honor? I'm not sure if Ravens had any honor. They're chroniclers of history and information. Information to the highest bidder. Or more so, they're doing it for their own gain. They just love collecting knowledge. They're scholars. Yeah, no honor. Forgive me, I need your help. And so you thought it was wise to try and deceive a magpie. Following the War of the Green Flame, noble mice were stripped of their titles and mouse lands were confiscated. Mice have no king nor wealth, and so it is that no magpie has spoken to a mouse in generations. So yes, they know. You are either a fool or a thief. A little of both. Ha! No doubt. But you are no coward. My name is Tilo, miss. Tilo? Apprentice to Lulin? Oh wow, they are well read. One of the most influential minstrels of the New Age, Lulin is renowned for the subtlety and warmth of his playing. Author of The Minstrel's Flight, he was known as a wise and compassionate soul and a favorite amongst noble creatures and kings. Lulin had but 3 apprentices, none of whom are nearly as accomplished as their master. He was last seen some years ago performing in northern Meridia. Given his great age, Master Lulin's tale must by now surely have reached its end. Yet still he lives on in song, his influence felt and heard across Pangaea. I won't act as if, Why didn't you say so? A minstrel is far greater than any king. Among magpies, knowledge is a commodity and a currency, prized above all else. Each fragment of information gathered is carefully evaluated for its relative worth. Rumors, tall tales, even fiction, all have some value. Indeed, rumors can be most valuable of all, rough fragments of knowledge that can be polished up and passed on at a higher price. Even single words can have a value given context. Some magpies mine raw information to sell on, while others will break up individual sentences into more valuable parts and pass them on. These magpies are known in the trade as liars. The knowledge of magpies is prized greatly as they are considered to be the custodians of absolute truth. Indeed, such value is placed upon their counsel that only heads of state and nobility can afford it. Yes, love dealing in information. But colloquially known as liars gives me not a lot of hope. Sing something. A song I've not heard before. Something of historical value. And perhaps I'll let you live. Something they wouldn't heard of before. I've got 2 of those songs. Does it count if we're living the history? The Rat with Two Tails, I believe, is rather well known. And this is a self-appreciating song. I'll take a chance and tell you my tale. Sing the poisoned cup, for to hear it I demand. Balked the Baron from his throne to the maiden down below. Oh, please, Mare, my love, do as asked, it matters not. You need not mean it, you do not, implored the minstrel to his doe. But the maiden wouldn't sing, and her silence grew so loud. I remember this detailing a little bit more about the happening. That a clamor to chastise her rose like thunder through the crowd. I'm gonna get docked marks for this. I've heard better. Give me one more. Alright, Two Tails, Ballad of the Coward King. Orphan Prince. God, I need to look at my songbook. I can't remember what any of these were. Gilded Warrior? Huh. And so at last to Valia's plain, the Emerald Fire's army came. Their Pericles' sheer walls stood lined with the last of every living kind. Then from the ranks rode Dunlin bold, astride a salamander, skin like gold. His courage stirred, hearts froze with dread, and others went where Dunlin led. Jarlin and Nikto joined the fight, black and white and blue as night, bathed in the bright abyss's light. 12 rats face down the green flame's might. Then came the mighty clarion's call. and Dunlin Jarlin, Nikto all, did summon forth a hurricane that quenched at last the dire flame. Her? Dunlin was a buck. Hey, it didn't say her anywhere in there. Why do you say her? Even the songs you know are wrong. What do you mean they're wrong? You're just not privy to all the information like I am. Oh, what else to play you? I don't remember the Orphan Prince. From the north, through the mountains he came, searching for answers to questions unknown. Destiny calling his forgotten name. The Orphan Prince is at last coming home. His Uma saw he would come home to no His Uma saw he would come to no harm, slipped into his pocket Hulutka of stone. Led by the gleam of his true mother's charm, the Orphan Prince is at last coming home. White crests on the lake a-breaking, graven ghost and silvery ring. Before him castle walls a-shaking. Son of mice and heir to the Rat King. Ooh. That got me a good bit of renown. This Orphan Prince. What else do you know of him? Right, this is the story of Silas. Totally slipped my mind. Yeah, he was raised by mice. That's obvious in the song. Silas. Interesting. Tell me more. Okay, this one's true. The tail rings of the Rat Kings of old. Go on. Then he does not know the truth. What do you mean? I mean what I say. Very well, minstrel. You may go. But I'm not done with you. I've given you your life, and still you ask for more? Please answer my question. By my reckoning, my debt to you is paid. Did I not show you the respect you are due? Disguised as a king? You tried to deceive me. Did I not pay for my lie with the truth? You merely sang me a song, and I let you live. But perhaps there is a bargain to be made between us. I'm not doing too great at this. I came to this place only once before, as a fledgling, but the tunnels seem to have grown narrower in the years since. I wish to explore the lower hall, but this hole here has shrunk more than the rest. Perhaps you can go in my stead.
What do you hope to find?
I recall seeing a tapestry, adorned with magpies, in a great battle. I want you to bring it to me. I wish to see it again, with my own eyes.
Exploring this place and saw nothing of magpies.
Then you must go deeper. Ride the dying light down into the lower hall.
You can access the chain for me?
Bring back with you the tapestry of the magpie.
I won't be burned. What am I, stupid? Okay, so presumably I can jump onto that now. Really prefer if I could, just ascend onto that. Can you lower the chain for me? Let's see what happens if I just go down here. Eh? Eh? No? I don't actually have to do something over here, do I? Okay, let's make the jump. Just got an autosave, so... Now let's get this costume off. Slip into something a little more comfortable and familiar. Like my Ranger duds? You need a little further away. Alright, Tilo, don't screw this up. Ah! Yeah! Okay. Oh no, more spiders. Oh no, 2 spiders. 3 spiders. Oh, just getting worse. I can throw my stick to... There we go. Oof. Okay, let's make sure I actually have full stealth as much as possible. This also gives me more poison resist. This hat's also slightly better for covering sound. Okay. This is the stealthiest outfit I have. Yep, there he is. Just waiting for me. Ah, yes, the last of Dunland's urns. Forgot I was looking for those. How can you be so cute yet equally horrifying? Oh, and there's our last to dead guy. Hooray! If I just sneak into here, you're probably gonna see me. Banner lever. Hooked onto the cauldron of the dying light. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to put something over there. How am I meant to deal with these spiders? What do we got over here? Oh, right. Yeah, that's how I did that. Anything of note around me to sniff out? Doesn't look like it. Lots of doors that lead to nothing. Oh, yes, I'm just supposed to move the banner that goes to the magpie, that the magpie wants. Okay. Alright, which one has something to do with magpies? That one, I believe. Wait, now that one's about a crow carrying the dying light. Magpie is gonna have the white and the black. Crying tears over some mouse. Can't quite make this one out, but I don't think there's a magpie on it. Something flying, but it looks maybe more like a crow? You can't do anything about me up here. And that guy's just playing a horn. Alright. Need to find evidence about that guy dying. Which I could probably only do if that spider's looking at me. I need this one over there. Pine cones. Oh, shoot. So am I meant to trick these guys to go out there? I could do that. Just lock them out. Oh no, they didn't hear it. No? We can go explore that. Eh, they don't care. So these pine cones are like explosive or something, right? Small incendiary bomb made by leaving a fir cone to soak in suspension of brissance until the mineral crystallizes between the cone's scales. The cone is then sealed with a thin shell of clay. Right, so this is just filled with nitroglycerin. So that will just explode on contact. Well, I should definitely be able to kill a spider with that then. I hope. I just set him on fire. Oh, can't reach me. Yes, burn to death, you fools. A guard's oboe. One more spider to deal with. How does this one not lead anywhere? I still have one urn to find. It's got to be in that room then. Yeah, shoot. Eh. Can't hit him. There we go. And he doesn't seem to care about oil. If I throw a stick at him, will that finish him off? Nope, it's gotta be a pine cone. Oh, and I gotta hit him. Yes, burn. Now, what else is there for me to find here? There's got to be another urn somewhere, right? Oh, yes, before I forget. Magpie. Where could that last urn be? I think it might be in one of these crypts. I don't see much of anything in here, though. Alright, so I believe I came from this one. Yeah. If I just do the rounds, can't get over there. Can I get there from here? Not really. Is the thing I'm looking for just past here? Where to, Tilo? Doesn't look like there's much of anything else down here. I can't get to that one either, which is just behind the stairs. Okay. Both of these things flanking the stairs are hard to get past. Perhaps I can get up to them from a different vantage. Looks like there's at least something there. Oh, yeah, I can get over here. Now, can I get back? Oh, indeed I can. That door is just, like, completely omitted from the floor plan. Maybe it went down. be too much fall damage for me. I've got falling training, and if I put the right gear on, I might be able to survive that. I'm not sure how confident I am in that statement. I'm sure there's one more urn down here, and it's killing me that I can't find it. I may have to come back later.
Aye, this is the one I was searching for. But this magpie, what is she doing?
Appears to be weeping.
Impossible! A magpie weeps for no rodent.
And yet there it is.
Tell no one of this, Mouse. You have indeed. Now, Mouse, you may ask one question of me, and only one.
Why did she refuse to sing? I know why she refused. Where is she?
Who?
My wife, the dancer.
Dancer? You don't want to ask me anything else? Perhaps about the uprising in the north?
Minor garrison of the Red Paw, situated in northern Meridia, the fortress at Great Bearham was recently razed to the ground during a protest by the local mouse population. The protest was sparked by the death in custody of a mouse arrested for insulting a member of the Rat Guard. It later emerged that this mouse's name was Miarsh, and that far from insulting the guard, he was simply stating, for the record, his name. The fire was blamed on the Sons of Asper and used as justification to round up any mouse suspected of sympathizing with their cause. Yeah, no, I heard about this one already. Please answer my question.
Perhaps I could tell you of how the stars were sewn into the heaven's tapestry, or reveal the mysteries of what lies beyond.
Only what I asked, please.
I can give you the secret to making gold from lead, or tell you the final words of King Rodgar.
You won't answer my question?
It's such a simple one. Barely worth my time. Very well. Then I must consult with
Mylar. In magpie mythology, Maglar is the great winged creator. It's said she conjured into existence the heavens and the skies and all creatures who dwell there, simply by speaking their names. Maglar needed only to say the word, and her word became the truth. It's unsurprising, then, that magpies so greatly value the spoken word, or that they hold lies in such contempt. Consult with your god. Ravik closes her eyes and stretches out her wings to their fullest extent. There's a moment, almost an eternity, of absolute silence. And then the magpie speaks, her voice so clear that it seems to you as if it is the only sound that has ever existed.
You must journey to the Isle of Periclave. What you seek is waiting for you there.
Periclave is the subject of a myriad of epic poems and songs, painting for us an evocative, if often contradictory, picture of the lost tower. Some say it rose from the center of a vast plain, a bridge between the earth and the heavens, while others describe Periclave as an island pierced by a black shard at the center of a great lake. But most historians tend to agree that Periclave was once a place of learning and discovery for all enlightened creatures, greater even than the library at Keem, and the final rallying point for the armies of the living in the War of the Green Flame. As its true nature has long eluded scholars of all disciplines, some have theorized that Periclave is merely a fantasy, an amalgamation of various enclaves that played a part in the war. Regardless, the Tower of Periclave casts a long shadow over us still. Lost in the cloak of Periclave.
Indeed.
So there's truly a lost island?
Lost? It's exactly where it's always been. And it is real, I promise you. I was born there, atop the ruins of the Great Tower.
Must be a dangerous place if the stories are true.
Dangerous? It's as quiet as the grave, but the journey there will be a different tale altogether.
Only one contemporary account of Periclave exists, given by the boatswain of a small fishing trawler lost in a storm and found adrift 6 months later, raving about an island of both great beauty and abject horror, a citadel dominated by a dark tower and populated by the dead. The ship's surgeon who examined him declared him madder than a Soltarian ferret, forced as he had been to drinking the brackish waters of Lake Valia, in order to survive his ordeal. Yeesh. And you thought Rotgut was bad. He recovered in time, but never canted his testimony. Though his body had returned, it seemed his mind still dwelled on that island he claimed to have found. One night, he stole a skiff and disappeared back into the fog that hangs over Valia at dawn, never to return. So what are the odds that I end up finding this boatswain if I go there? Or will he have joined the ranks of the dead?
And a chart to navigate the currents.
I'll need luck just to find the charts.
At the bottom of this cliff, on a desolate shore, you'll find a rowboat about your size.
Ah, so that's when we're going to make use of that. What about the charts?
I cannot help you find your way. I know only the currents of the sky above. The lake is the domain of pirates and frogs.
And perhaps pirate frogs?
I've seen more than a few.
You have my thanks.
I will tell you one more secret.
Ooh, a bargain!
You're a brave mouse, Tilo the minstrel. I'm almost glad I didn't eat you. Farewell!
With a beat of her wings, the magpie is gone. Level up. Okay. Let me just look back at my maps. Catacombs. Okay, yeah, the one marker is gone, so Magpie is gone. Only one left is Dunlin. Where is your last urn? Find 10 urns containing the remains of Dunlin and her true love. You collected all 5 of Dunlin's urns. But I still need to find Hythe's. I get the feeling I'm not coming back to these catacombs, so it must be here somewhere. So much blue flame. If I try to walk along this, will it support me? And would I get anything out of doing that? I don't see anywhere safe to walk off to. And the fall is too far. Just died midair. Just a ladder. I don't think I smell anything beyond this wall. No, so I don't think there's anything back there. There aren't any more vessels to which stuff is hiding, is there? Like, it seems weird that I'd have access to all these back entrances here and not use them. Is it just for avoiding spiders? Maybe. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going any lower than this now. And I've explored the upper levels so much, I'd find it hard to imagine that there'd be any other urns up there. Suppose I could have missed something. Where? Oh, wow. I spent all that time wandering this place and I completely forgot about and missed that bear trap. No open caskets with what I'm looking for. Nah. If it was down here, I guess I would have found it. Darn. Where could that last urn be? Anything I'm missing over here? The graves in the lower hall. Many are smashed. What happened? Soldiers came long ago, armed with hammers and quarry axes, and split them open. What were they looking for? Nothing. They came only to destroy. And the bones were taken? Aye. Such indignity. Inscriptions have been defaced. By those same rats. Later, more soldiers came in search of something, some stone. They did not find what they sought. Forgive me, I have not found all your remains nor hearts. I have nothing but time, good mouse. Then go you must. This isn't just like sitting in this room and I missed it, eh? Nah. Not so lucky. Ver oh ver. I should turn off that notification. I'll do that later. Although I should leave myself a reminder. So I don't forget. Yeah, not a lot of information to go on. There's just some missing urns. I'm sure all of them are here in the catacombs. Just gotta find them. Yeah, it's just a pot. I should maybe eat some food. Probably don't need too much. Yeah, not a lot. Nothing hiding for me down there. It's a quick way back. Maybe I found everything and I just didn't keep all my items from a save. I'll find out soon enough. Nothing more here. Yeah, I scoured this place for many items. I'd be very surprised if I missed anything at this point. But I've been doing so well so far. I wanna find everything. This is a shortcut. No, I think this leads to the dead end and the quick path to... I don't remember. Yep, dead end. Just a long fall down. And this might lead to the harbor. Yes. Okay, so probably nothing beyond here. I'm looking for is going to be deeper into this place. Ugh, dark. I can't climb up. There we go. It doesn't have anything on him anyway. It's already picked him clean. So yeah, my best guess would be over there, where I had to do some jumping. Where's your last urn, Hythe? Probably worth pulling out a light here. A little hard to see. That platform is so close, I feel like I could jump to it. But I think I've already proven that I can't. Maybe somebody else just took the urn? I'll have to find it in somebody else's paws. How peculiar. Just a little hidey hole over here. But nothing in it. Alright, well, I'll try to remember to come here before we leave the prison for good. And just look it up if I can't find it by then. No, that's where I am. Thought I found another passage that I just hadn't seen before. Yeah, I guess we're just going back up now. And I should put on my guard armor. before I get spotted. Move aside, I've got to talk to the captain, the baron, the whatever, man in charge. Maybe ask Silas for a map. And he's in the harbor right now. Alright. Well, gotta make my way near there anyways, so I'll probably see him soon. How are my bees doing? Got any fresh honey for me? No, don't salute the bees, just collect the honey. It looks like I could, but how do I gather it? Found out a little bit more, some useful information there, Silas. Can I ask for your help once more? If you're still around, that is. Now, where's he gotten off to? Did he leave? What's the time? Oh, the commander, captain dude should be returning pretty soon, right? Yep. I have news to report, sir. I found the last obol. Which reminds me, I should take a look at that. Alright, key to kitchen pantry. That unlocked something in there for me, I guess. Nothing noteworthy about any of these obols. Sko, I have news that may be of interest to you. The signal guard Silas Wagstaff has been arrested, charged with, and convicted of the jailer's murder. He's to be hanged at the rise of the next blood moon. No! What evidence is there against Silas? Enough to have him hanged. There's no doubt he's guilty? In my mind, none whatsoever. In Dunlin Heights, justice moves swiftly, Sko. Where is he being held? In the jail, down in cell 7. I'd like to question the prisoner further, if you don't mind. As you like. In other news, may I see them? Kith, Bodil, Scarf. I appreciate you bringing these to me, Sko. It's a pity you couldn't help them more. Now, Commander hands you orders, already signed and sealed. Would you take this to the smithy? You know the drill by now. Am I going to get another upgrade? Although I guess he told me I can't upgrade the armor anymore, so... What was my other option, I wonder? Of course, of course. Are you still out there working? I don't know, it's getting pretty dark. Oh, no, I still see you tinking away. Gonna put in an order if you don't mind.
Ah, join the Red Paw, I see. Was there something you needed private?
Can you help me find an urn?
Beautiful work. Must be almost 1,000 years old. Not seen anything like this before. You're on your own with this one, Mouse.
What's the other thing you can help me find? Set of charts, yes.
Oh? Can't help you there, Mouse. The lake's not to be taken lightly. Best leave it well alone.
I do actually have one matter of business. But before that...
The jailer's been found murdered at the bottom of the well. The signal rat. Your friend Silas? They say he's responsible. They took him a few nights ago. Reckon he'll swing for it.
What evidence do they have?
Enough to hang him.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Before the next blood moon. He's being held down in the jail. Alright then. Was there anything more you wanted?
I have orders from the commander, of course.
Is that right? I'd like to tell him what to do with them.
Takes the papers, breaks the seal, and reads.
Alright, so, can either work on your armor, or teach you about these spider traps. Your choice.
Well, yeah, can't upgrade the armor anymore, so tell me about spiders.
Like I told you, I can teach you how to spot a hidden trap, so you don't fall into one yourself.
Please, sir. Blacksmith talks you through his method of detecting hidden traps.
We're all done then. Alright, was there something else?
No, I think that's it for now. So, what skill did you just unlock for me? Trap Seer. The bearer of this skill can clearly see any spider trap that might lie concealed by undergrowth or in darkness. Does that go for ones that have already been sprung? Nope. Oh wait, no, not that oil jar. I was hoping to get a couple of refills, but that's fine. What I'd really like are sticks and bottles. Still got a farting guard over here. Yep. Dreaming of moldy cheese and rotten gut, no doubt. Oh, can hear him whistling away. Where is... Ah, there you are. Just want to reconvene with you on charts, maybe.
Mousy, it's not you then?
Aye, it's me.
No, no, no. I mean that damn noise. There's a new prisoner across the way. Damn menace, keeping me awake all night and day. The sooner they hang him, the better.
The sooner they hang you, the better.
It's been going on for hours now. Anyways, what is it you want?
I need to plot a course to Periclave.
What's that?
Periclave.
Eh? Come on, speak up. Hold up, I can't hear it. Ah, will you stop that damn noise? I can't even think with that racket going on. Please, Mousy. Please, shut him up for me. Then we'll talk.
Oh, damn. Gotta save my good buddy Silas, or else I can't talk to the frog. What a shame. Guess I'll just have to save him then.
Tilo, what are you doing here?
Couldn't leave knowing you were in this place.
Well, welcome to my palace.
Looks cozy.
Aye, a cell fit for a prince. The jailer is dead. I've been found guilty of his murder. The commander has sentenced me to hang.
So, what evidence do they have against you?
They say they have a witness, and that it was my dagger found stuck in his back. I was also in his debt, from too many games of chance. It was motive enough for the commander. I was the one who found the jailer's body. Ha! Of course you were. Strange how my problems always seem to start with you.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Just go on, Tilo. Forget about me. Perhaps this is something I deserve.
No. No, you don't. The night the jailer disappeared, where were you?
In my cot, as far as I remember, with my scalps and a bottle for company.
Did you kill the jailer?
No. I mean, I don't remember. What do you think?
I don't think you're the kind of rat to kill a man over a measly debt.
It's very trusting of you.
And I've been told that's a weakness of mine.
I'll appreciate that.
In lighter news...
Oh? That's wonderful, Tilo. I'm so happy for you. Truly, I am. Perhaps at least your tale sports a happy ending.
Gather your sing, Silas. Time to go.
Think getting out of here is going to be that simple?
Would you rather I hid a key under some bread? Well, it worked for me.
Then what? Are we just going to stroll out through the main gate?
If you're innocent, then I'll prove it, I swear. But even he doesn't think he's innocent. What about the harbor? We could leave that way.
Tilo, I'm a member of the Rat Guard. How far do you think they'll let me get?
What about Gaston Fatal?
I think you'd put too much faith in them, Mouse.
I'll prove it.
The commander's stubborn, Tilo. He'll not see reason. The jailer himself could rise from the grave to accuse his murderer, and the commander would still have me hanged. It seems the noose is the only way out for me.
Don't you dare give up.
You don't remember when we first met, do you?
You're the one who gave me the key in the first place.
You know the start of it better than I do. A checkpoint on the turn road at night. Two mice without proper papers, and a sick pup in their handcart, dying of a spider's bite, for the want of a physician's care at the mine a few miles on.
You were there?
I wasn't, and I should have been. I was the sergeant on duty that night. What happened? It was my fault, Tilo.
But you did all you could?
Aye, once I knew what was happening. But the road was so dark, and the snow so heavy, I lost my way.
What happened to you after that?
The garrison commander had me put in the stockade for the night, for deserting my post. I didn't know what had happened to your son until the next day.
Duty above kindness.
There was a tribunal held. I was demoted.
Would they have rather you did nothing? Oh, to save a mouse?
Tilo, the night Bryn died, I was soused.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I meant to, but the time was never right. When I saw your name on the transfer list, I thought it was fate, a chance to make things right.
I don't want to blame this man.
Hopefully this advances to something nicer. I know. Go, Tilo. Do what you must. Find Mara. Find what happiness you can. There's nothing more to be said, Mouse.
No, Silas. You are forgiven. You're a good rat. And a good friend.
Ah, silence! Now, Mousy, what is it you want?
Periclave, please.
Periclave? Just told a frog might know the way.
Ah, you know of it?
Periclave. There's not a night that passes I don't dream of it. But I swore a blood oath, as a pirate, to never speak of it again. We was 3 days out of Scarn when the Lake Witch was attacked for no reason at all by the Marsh Herald, which we'd robbed a few weeks earlier.
Marsh Herald?
Aye, she was the flagship of the Red Paws fleet, and the finest vessel to ever come out of Balderton. Oh, she was yar.
The Badgers of Balladin are the greatest seafaring culture of the northern seas. Records of their voyages date back almost 5,000 years, and their myths even further. The oldest tells of Baldwin's discovery by the first of the Badgers, who drifted down from the heavens on the trunk of a fallen tree. Yet their exploration is driven not by the desire to conquer, but by their natural curiosity, their appetite, and an instinct for foraging. Baladon is densely forested, and the Badgers are renowned for their skill in carpentry. The syllabub tree, which grows in great numbers along the coast of Baladon, possesses a natural resistance to the corrosive powers of seawater, and ships built from their timber are in high demand. Indeed, many of the Redpaw's finest vessels began their lives in the forests and shipyards of Baladon, before being hauled some 800 miles across the northern Radlands to languish in the erosive waters of Lake Valia. "'Twas a battle for the ages. We took heavy damage, but the lake was too afraid of the captain to dare sink us. Outgunned, but not outwitted, we sought refuge in the cloak of Periclave." Several leagues offshore, a permanent fog hangs over much of Lake Valia. Sailors have named this fog the Cloak of Periclave, for it's said to enshroud the mythical island of the same name. While most of Valia's ships are shore runners, operating within the relative safety of the lake's shallows, larger trading ships led by experienced captains, and a Valian frog for a pilot, will venture further into the fog. These merchant routes have been traveled for centuries, their currents and hazards thoroughly charted. Even so, the crew must maintain a constant state of vigilance, for visibility within the cloak is no more than a few feet. Then there are the pirate galleons that seemingly sail the cloak with impunity. "But with our mainsail in tatters and our rudders smashed, we was easy prey for the Serpent." Serpent? "Aye, the Serpent. The whip. The mother's tail. Currents, Mousy. Currents in the waters of the lake. The whip'll take a ship clear from one side of the cloak to the other. Mother's tail was always see you home. But the Serpent, well, get caught by the Serpent, and you'll be crushed." With the wheel as his weapon, the captain fought the Serpent, and won. The Lake Witch gave the Serpent the slip, and found a hidden current that took us away, deeper into the grey of the cloak. We was lost in that grey for days, it seemed. And then we saw it, a black tower, rising from the lake like a spear piercing its heart, and beneath it, "Hello, Ludlow!" Oh, what goes on? Periclave is the subject of a myriad... I already read that one. The island of Periclave. We thought it our salvation, but was only horror we found. Oh, such horror. And this is unfortunate because you spoiled yourself on something? Because you can't watch me? And that's all I've got to say about that. I've no love for you, Mousy, but I beg you, leave Periclave be. It was never meant to be found. That island is cursed, and all who set foot there are damned. Then I'll find my own way. Ha! Good luck! The captain's the only other living soul that knows the way, and even he would need my charts. I'd give them to the captain himself, and none other. So unless you're Captain Powderkeg of the Lake Witch, and I can see you're not, I suggest you forget all about the Isle of Periclave. How do you feel about the gallows? So, there's going to be a hanging, eh? Yeah, actually, that is a reasonable point. I am in a similar boat. Maybe it'll be available on the PlayStation 6 when that eventually comes out, and I'm more willing to purchase that console. Or, more hopefully, it'll get ported to PC at a later date, and I'll just wait till then. Besides, avoiding FF spoilers has been pretty easy. I didn't know much about the series until probably 3 years ago. Didn't even know that there were 2 MMOs. Well, it's no strangling, but I'll take what I can get. It's a terrible thing to say. Yes, I've played, let's see, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 15. Still need to play 2 through 5, although I don't think I'm going to do all of those. 11 is another MMO with its own community, but I have no interest in going to that one. I might look over the story, perhaps. And the rumors I've heard about Final Hallway 13 aren't great. Oh yeah, and I've got Type 0. I tried playing that game, and I just bounced off of it really hard. I'll give it another go now that I know more about the series and I'm a little more invested into it, but I don't have high hopes. And I think I've played FF Tactics with friends. Don't let the door snap your tail. Okay. Mousy leaving. And... oh, look at that. Wait. Where's the captain's outfit? There it is. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Captain Powderkeg in the flesh. Captain, you've returned. We need to talk about Periclave. Oh, aye. There's a mouse skulking around, asking about the charts for Periclave. What did you tell him? No word. You made me swear an oath to never speak about that island. Oh, he's a sly one, but I was ready for him. I didn't even mention the chest, buried down on the bone shore, where the shadow of the crow's nest falls at 5. Crow's nest at 5. Okay. And even if I did, I still have the key. Yeah, and I hear 13.2 is a fair bit better, but I don't know, I don't hear anyone really vouch for 13. It's almost entirely don't know anything about it, never heard of it, or didn't like it. Right, key. Still, I should take a look. Make sure all's well there. Captain, promise me you mean to destroy it this time. Frog spits out a silver key. It twists lazily down into your open paw, suspended on a gossamer thread of spittle. How much stuff are you hiding inside of that cavity? Periclave was never meant to be found. What did you lose down there? What did you bury down there? So let's see, I gotta get Silas out of jail, and I gotta collect a treasure on the Bone Shore, and leave the island. In addition to some other minor quests. As for 7, are you currently going through that and progressing through the original, or just talking about remake? Good game. How far along are you? Yeah, that is a matter. No PS5, but if you got a PS4, so I think that's what I run it on. What am I doing? Right, I wanted to talk to the commander, see if I can't get him to change his mind. Probably not going to happen, though. And it's too late for me to go to the beach, so I guess I'll take a nap. Wait until I can actually talk to someone. Eh! Eh! Oh god, where am I? Yes, the Fort Condor minigame. Let's sleep until 6 a.m. and then I'll go run to the commander. So, here's a tip about the Fort Condor minigame. It sucks, but there's a really, really easy way to, and quick way to complete it. So you start with a scout pressed forward as far as possible, and start the match. Slow down your timer as much as you can, just to give yourself more time to place units. Place a new unit a little bit further ahead, like as far as it'll allow you, and then do that again, and again, and again, and you can advance your units all the way up to the end of the screen. If you kill every enemy unit that is currently on screen, it finishes the match. You don't have to kill the rest of them. Oh, what's he got on his plate today? Is today the execution? Yes, Sko. What is it? Nothing I can talk to him about. You'll place a unit, and as you're slowly progressing it forward, you'll see that there's a limit to how far you can place it. Just like before that line. Or just keep spamming the button until you can finally place a unit. And yeah, just like use whatever's cheapest to advance forward, and then maybe actually place out a couple of units that are strong against whatever unit is out there. It is hard to see, I will admit that. But once you understand how to play it, it's super simple. And the easier you make it on yourself, the better, because if you want 100% that game, you've got to go to Fort Condor a lot. And that's really unfortunate, because you have to do so at the most inconvenient, worst times. And usually back to back. Okay, looks like I don't actually have anything to talk with you about. I haven't done anything about that smuggling ring yet. Oh yeah, no one will blame you if you don't 100% Fort Condor. It gets you a couple of rewards along the line, but I don't think it messes with story. No, it shouldn't. You should be fine. Right. I want to go down to the beach. Maybe talk to Gusto and Fatal about Silas, see if they've got any advice.
Tilo!
Look who's here. I thought he'd make it.
Tilo, we were ready to leave without you.
They were planning on hanging some scrunt in the yard. It's not going to be us.
Like our Da said, when they start building gallows, it's time to go.
Should have taken his own advice. I'm not going with you. I know where Mara is.
But we waited for you.
You're sure? Once we're gone, there's no going back. Yeah, I'm not coming with you, unfortunately.
Good. You'd only slow us down.
Farewell, Mouse. I hope you know what you're doing. The two mice put on their packs and slip away. And they're gone, never to return. Yeah, Fort Condor is totally not necessary to complete the game. Now that I think about it, you can just ignore that minigame if you really don't care. Right, beach. Gotta stop getting distracted. Maybe I should have approached them as the thief. Might have helped me break Silas out of the stint. Oh well, too late now. You don't... Do you need to... No, I honestly can't remember. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Oh, what the... This appears to be the wrong game. Okay, you can get a couple of weapons early, it looks like. And some end-game consumables like X potions and turbo ethers and elixirs. But there's nothing missable. Yeah, just bonus rewards. Wow, I really remember it being something better than that, but yeah. Yeah, you'll get the Phoenix materia just as part of story progression. You don't have to worry about that. Actually, hold on. Let me confirm I'm not lying. Don't want to misguide you. Okay, so there is a story point in the game where you have to beat, where you have to win at the Fort Condor game. And if you don't, then you won't receive the materia. But there's a backup that you can receive it from somewhere else. So not possible to miss. You might not get it there, but if you just use that tip I told you about, the Fort Condor minigame is balls easy. Yeah, so that's the weird thing. There are several points during the storyline where if you do not come back to Fort Condor to help with the ongoing battle, then they'll lose the fight. But you can avoid losing too many of those by giving them more funds. So, like, say you give them 4,000 gil, the next time they lose, they'll have some funds to purchase more mercenaries, I guess, to help with the effort, and it gives you a bit of a buffer. You don't actually need to throw in any money yourself if you show up for all the battles. And I think that guarantees that you get all the rewards for fighting. The only money you need to spend is actually in the battles itself. And I think that's refunded to you for every soldier that survives. It's an old game. The mechanics aren't clear. Where is the crow's nest that he was talking about? Destiny waits on Periclave. Perhaps Carol the Frog can help you find your way. Carol charts are buried on the Bone Shore, where the shadow of the crow's nest falls at 5. It's probably all the way out there. There are worse things. How do you feel about chocobo racing? Is there a crow's nest anywhere around here? You get to control the chocobos, mostly steering and increasing or decreasing speed. And yeah, just stamina management. It's yeah, it's full racing. It's just if you want to get really, really good at it, you're gonna want to breed certain chocobos with better stats. And oh yeah, no, actually, just chocobo breeding altogether is kind of a pain, but necessary to find all the materia in the game. Because I believe gold chocobos are the only thing that can cross the ocean to deserted islands. Crow's nest, crow's nest. That crow's nest, maybe? Well, it's still pretty early. Probably should have slept longer. No, that will come a fair bit later. Once you reach the gold saucer, you'll be introduced to the concept of chocobo racing, and I think chocobo breeding comes a bit after that. You might have gotten a little bit when you went to that stable to cross the desert. How long will it take me to reach a bed from here? Ah, yes, the first summon you can get. Chocomog is great. Have you, yeah, you haven't had it for too long, but have you gotten a special, summon yet from that? 'Cause most of the time you'll just get, Mog riding a chocobo into battle. It's pretty noticeable. You'll get a much different animation for summoning it. Trying to recall if there's anything that you absolutely want to do. You're streaming this, so hopefully people will help you out as you go to find stuff, but try not to miss the 2 optional party members. I think it's 2. Yeah, I think it's just 2. Well, I think you can get Yuffie right now. She's just, like, accessible through random battles out in the, forest. Oh god, where am I going? Is there a bed somewhere around here? Yeah, there was a bunkhouse up further up. Yuffie's level, I believe, is tied to your party's average level, so if you wait longer to get her, then that's less time spent leveling up the group as a whole. But that's only if you want to, like, min-max stats. Just play at your own pace. Grab her whenever you want. There's a bed. Okay. Took me like an hour and a half to get here, so let's shoot for 3. Yeah, a little bit. Well, he's your MC, so he's just gonna stay a little bit higher than everybody over the course of the game. There are answers to that, though. I think you can get some experience up materia at some point, or like armor or weapons or accessories might give you a XP bonus, which you can use to help average out people. But it's really not a big concern. That too. The limit on the party members does hurt a bit. God, where am I going? Go to the beach. So busy talking about FF. The only real issue I have with swapping party members is not having saved gear sets, so having to redo your armor and weapons and accessories and materia every time you swap somebody out. I'm sure there's a mod pack that could probably deal with that problem, and I did most recently play with a mod pack that changed and fixed a lot of the game. Like, a lot of the boss fights that you go up against are bugged and don't work as they were intended. How do I get back over to the... Oh, it's just the end over there. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Okay. Oof. Wasted a lot of time trying to find it. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yeah, generally just try to equip as many unique materia as possible in my case. I liked having a little bit of everything leveled up. As long as you've got, like, I don't know, one good healing materia and cure. Yeah, I guess cure is the actual healing, and heal gets rid of status conditions. Something to do magic damage. Hastes, shields, oh, skills. Skills are very nice. All right, speaking of discs, the oh, you saw the trailer for the FF7 remake part 2, right? And the part where they said that it was going to be 2 discs, modern day game with 2 discs. I am afraid to find out what they mean by that. Yeah, at the end of the trailer, and like, it'll be coming out this year. Actually, I think it's coming up pretty soon, or later this year, on 2 discs, and they did not explain further what that meant. Okay, Crow's Nest. What's the time? Oh, almost there. Where's the shadow from the Crow's Nest? Does it go beyond this rock? No. No. Okay, so it would be resting up against this rock. Do I have a shovel to dig this up with? Somewhere around here, yeah? I missed my opportunity. Back. I wasted it. It's way too late now. Damn. Well, if I just load from the harbor, probably where I took my nap. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, wait. Let me check that quest, make sure I'm actually doing this at the right time. The shadow of the crow's nest falls at 5. Well, 5 a.m. would be too early, and also the opposite direction, so this is almost certainly what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's actually go the right way this time and get there with some time to spare so I can set myself up. Yeah, that's the crazy thing, is that it is going to be that much content, and it's likely that like, I think you're at Fort Condor right now, and you're on your way to the coast to catch a boat, and that'll bring you to another town, and then you'll get to some mountains, and then to another city, and I think it's probably going to end at that city, so, like, yeah, there is a fair bit of stuff to put in between those two things, but 2 discs worth? Like, this game is going to be a series that I will not live to see the end of. I am afraid of how long 7 Remake is going to take. And what do you mean? Like how you manage the party members, or how they're introduced? Yeah, You had a mixed party of people... Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, I got a whole hour. You had a mixed party of people that I guess... No, there was exactly enough people plus red as an assist to cover the first game. He didn't really have anything more than he needed. Yeah, there are a few ways they could go about it. Okay. Crow's Nest. Is it here? Crow's Nest should be the very top. And that thing there. Maybe I gotta look like a pirate while I do this. Gotta trick the treasure. Shadows creeping along. Geralt's charts are buried on the Bone Shore, where the shadow of the crow's nest falls at 5. $440. Oh, right, Brissants. Forgot there was some on this shore here. Well, that's almost certainly how I'm going to have to uncover it. It's just going to be against that wall, isn't it? Is there a way to activate Brissants? Or do I just have to throw something at it? Whoop. There we go. Oh, that's a big chest. Well. Rezia? You're in a bit of a hole, lovely. What are you doing here? Claiming what's mine. So she was the one who was tailing me at night. Move away from the chest now. Why? The cook pulls the kitchen knife from her apron and wipes the blade across her sleeve. So I can keep my knife clean. Oh no, Uma! That stick you've got isn't gonna help you. You've done well, lovely. We've been looking for Captain Powderkeg's treasure for years. Frick, who is Faustus? Faustus? That snob. He doesn't even know my name. He has no ambition beyond the next batch of rot gut. Oh, right, yes, him. No, I mean Volker, the jailer. He was my partner in this little scheme. Oh, Volker, love. To think all this time you were right.
I'm only sorry you're not here to see it. I do miss him. We were a good pair. But I think this is fair compensation for his sacrifice.
Did you kill the jailer?
Me? Oh, love, of course not. We had a good thing going, me and him. But he made a lot of enemies the way he carried on. Stealing from the condemned, looting from the catacombs, gambling, and all the while searching for the captain's treasure. He came close to finding it before he died, though not as close as you, of course.
How did you know of the treasure?
The frog in the jail. Carrolled, is it? He would talk in his sleep. The guards overheard the frog, and Volker overheard the guards. The lake witch found Periclave, and returned laden down with treasure. They say the treasure's why she wrecked.
How so?
She was running too heavy, her keel too deep. You can imagine the rest. But no trace of any treasure was ever found. So I paid Carroll a visit.
And he said...
He said a lot of things. A lot of nonsense. Filthy, stinking imbecile. He claimed his captain was alive too, but his body's still there, chained up in his cell.
I just need the charts. You have no need for charts back out to the sea, right? Treasure's right here.
Oh, love, what am I going to do with you?
You could just let me go.
I could, couldn't I? Except, I heard the commander wanted you to find the master. Well, here I am.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Aye, just one of my names.
Why master?
Faustus, the guards, the commander, none of them ever gave old Rezia a second glance. The kitchen's been the perfect place to hide. Going? Oh, I don't think so, Scrunt.
The cook takes an emerald from the pirate's treasure chest.
If it's any consolation, your death will make your old Uma very, very...
She screams, her eyes sinking into their orbits as fur and flesh unravel from crumbling bone. In an instant, Uma Rezia is gone. To an awful dirge, more felt than heard, the crystal begins to pulse with a sickly green light. And then, oh no. Green flame. Oh, my stamina. Oh, I'm being chased. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't be allowed to leave this place, will I?
Good mouse.
The dead have risen.
I can feel it. The green flame has awakened.
What must I do?
Once the emerald fire has been lit, it cannot easily be extinguished. Alone, you can do nothing. Muster your comrades, and trust it is not too late.
I just sent Gusto and Fatal away! No!
Only the living can help you now.
I have no stamina, and I must run. Oh god. Don't get cornered. Climb. Oh god, why is this forest floor all of a sudden covered in obstacles that I can't climb? Oh, well, things are taking a bit of a turn for the worse. I'm in trouble. Uh, um, um, um. Put my guard armor back on. And I have something very important to discuss with the commander. The hanging can wait.
Hey, Skull, what's up your tail?
Green Flame has returned.
Ah, go on with you.
Fine, don't believe me. It's your funeral. Oh, wait, do you have a key? Oh. Footlocker key. Didn't even notice. Do all of you have one of those? And can you get the frick out of my way? Still got time to pilfer pockets, I see. Nothing on you. Alright, well, yeah. Back up to the commander. Stairs down to the elevator. We are in a good bit of trouble. And no one's gonna believe me, of course. Private Sko, are you here to see justice served? I bring dire news. Tilo, what's wrong? What is it? The dead have risen on the Bone Shore. What? What is this nonsense? Are you soused, Private Sko? Sir, I know this mouse. You can trust his word. Sko? You're a mouse. Hang him too. I apologize for the deception. So, you've been lying to me since the day we met. Did you even like my song? This is what he's concerned about. I'm sorry, sir, it was dreadful. Enough. I'll not hear any more of your lies, mouse. This is all some ruse to save your friend there from the noose. Guards, I'll have that mouse arrested. Mouse? What's he talking about? Mouse. Sko, have you seen any... What? The two guards lay unconscious on the courtyard floor. Over them, hammer raised, stands the blacksmith Rollo. Yeah, Rollo!
You damned fool, Mouse. What have you done?
Smithy, what is this?
Now, Commander. Take a seat there, or you'll get the same. The chest full of crystal buried down on the bone shore. You opened it, didn't you, Mouse?
You know about the chest?
My chest! I warned you to leave things be, didn't I?
No idea this would happen.
But you did it anyway.
You're the pirate, Otto Powderkeg. Wow, you really mistook me for dude towers above me.
Aye. And now this scrunt set loose the scourge of the Green Flame.
Green Flame? Have you all lost your minds? The Green Flame is a myth.
I watched my crew's flesh melt from their bones. That was no myth. Did the dead things follow you here, Mouse?
Collapse before they reach the caves.
Then maybe there's still time to stop them.
Stop them? Stop them how?
By smashing those damned crystals.
Sure that'll work?
The night the lake witch wrecked, she hit those rocks so hard the bressants in her hull went up. Blew a hole clean through her hull and split those emerald stones. It was the wreck that saved us.
Rollo. Captain, untie me. I can help you. Smithy hesitates, then gives a nod. Pulling a knife, he deftly cuts the ropes that bind Silas's wrists.
You're welcome to join us, Commander.
You'll not get far. I promise you. The Red Paw... Was that really necessary?
I gave him his fair warning.
Smithy strides over to his forge and pulls out a bigger hammer.
Meet me on the Bone Shore, Mouse, by the wreck of the Lake Witch, and be ready for a fight.
The smithy hurries through the west gate and is quickly out of sight. Silas places a paw on your shoulder. Go, Tilo. I'll be with you soon. I'll give you my word. Godspeed, Silas. Silas gives a nod, then hurries up the staircase and into the watchtower beyond. Both down for a count. Not for long, though. Better go pilfer the footlockers while I can. Actually, I should pick their bodies first. Hanky. Hanky. Mine, my hanky. So is the guard outfit not going to cover me anymore? A marked oboe. Another member of the Master's crew, I guess. Looks like I'm still missing one key, and there probably was more for me to discover in her pantry. Well, it feels like this is the final confrontation, so anything I have to do, I should probably do now. Might call it a little bit early just to get a jump on that and see if I have any time to spare. Oh, wait, not this way. Right, there was some rather odd objects here. Mostly that strongbox and the skull, I suppose. Hmm. No, let me on that table. I want that bottle. Oh, it's so tantalizing. There we go. Mine. Oh well. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna call a little bit early tonight. Just to get ready for what I think is probably going to be the last session of this. Just gotta find somewhere to hide. Alright, cool. Well, there we go. That will be it for the night. Thank you very much for stopping by. We'll be here again on Friday for... I don't know. I'm getting pretty close to the end of both Drakengard and Ghost of a Tale, so might do that come Friday. But we'll see what happens. Thank you again. Take care, and good night.